Alright, let's start with something that probably blew my mind when I first realized it. Life disguises growth as failure and progress as pain. Isn't that wild? Like, seriously, think about it for a second. The universe has this twisted sense of humor where the path to becoming better actually makes you feel worse first. Learning something new makes you feel dumb before it makes you wise. Remember the first time you tried learning a new language or picking up a new skill. You probably felt like an absolute idiot, right? Like everyone else just gets it and you're the only one struggling. But here's the kicker. That feeling of being dumb, that's actually your brain making new connections. That's growth happening in real time. Working out makes you feel weak before it makes you strong. I mean, have you ever started a new workout routine? The first week is brutal. You're sore. You can barely walk up stairs. And you're questioning every life choice that led you to this moment. But that soreness, that weakness you feel, that's literally your muscles breaking down so they can rebuild stronger. And facing your fears, man, that makes you feel terrified before it makes you brave. Courage isn't the absence of fear. It's feeling scared out of your mind and doing it anyway. So if you're shaking in your boots right now, congratulations, you're on the path to becoming brave. Here's something nobody really talks about. In order to heal, you have to suffer first. I know it sounds dark, right? But think about it. When you break a bone, it has to hurt before it can heal. When you're getting over heartbreak, you have to feel the pain before you can move forward. You can't skip the suffering part. It's literally the price of admission for healing. And get this, in order to have peace, you need chaos. Sounds backwards, doesn't it? But peace isn't something that just falls into your lap when everything's perfect. Real peace that comes from navigating through the storm and coming out knowing you can handle whatever life throws at you is forged in chaos, tested in turmoil, and earned through struggle. The thing is, we've been conditioned to think that growth should feel good, that progress should be smooth and comfortable. But that's not how it works. Growth is messy, it's uncomfortable, it's chaotic, and honestly, that's exactly how it should be. Because if it wasn't challenging, you wouldn't actually be growing, you'd just be staying the same. Let me drop some truth on you. If it feels hard, it probably matters. Think about that for a second. The things that challenge us, the things that make us want to quit, the things that keep us up at night, those are usually the things that matter most. Easy stuff doesn't change us. Comfortable situations don't push us to evolve. It's the hard stuff. The stuff that makes us sweat and question ourselves. That's where the real transformation happens. So next time you're struggling with something and thinking, why is this so damn hard? That's actually a good sign. It means you're working on something meaningful, something that has the power to change your life. Your brain and your body don't waste energy on things that don't matter. If something feels difficult, if it's taken everything you've got, that's because it's important. That's because you're in the process of leveling up. Now, let's talk about becoming. Because here's the thing. Becoming is messy as hell. It breaks who you were to make room for who you're meant to be. And that breaking part, yeah, that doesn't feel great. Think about it like a caterpillar turning into a butterfly. Inside that cocoon, the caterpillar literally dissolves into goo before it becomes a butterfly. It has to completely break down its old form before it can take on its new one. That's what happening to you when you're in the middle of growth. You're in your cocoon moment, and it feels like you're falling apart. But you're not falling apart, you're being rebuilt. You don't build strength by feeling powerful. Let that sink in for a moment. Real strength, you build it by showing up when you feel powerless. It's showing up to that workout when every muscle is screaming at you to stay in bed. It's having that difficult conversation when your voice is shaking. It's taking that risk when you're terrified of failing. That's where strength comes from. Not from feeling invisible, but from moving forward when you feel vulnerable. So here's what I want you to hear today. If you feel tired, uncertain, or behind, you may just be in the middle of becoming. And that's exactly where you're supposed to be. Not ahead of where you are. Not past this stage. Right here, right now, in this messy middle point. See, we have this idea that successful people never feel lost or confused or behind. But that's nonsense. Every single person who's achieved anything meaningful has spent time in this exact space, feeling inadequate, feeling uncertain, feeling like they're not making progress fast enough. The difference, they kept going anyway. You're not behind. You're not failing. You're not doing it wrong. You're literally in the process of transformation. The transformation is supposed to feel uncomfortable. If you're feeling all these things, the tiredness, the uncertainty, the sense that everyone else is ahead of you, congratulations. You're growing, you're evolving, you're becoming the person you're meant to be. The fact that it's hard doesn't mean you're on the wrong path. It means you're on exactly the right one. Because the things worth having, the person worth becoming, they're all on the other side of the discomfort you're feeling right now. So embrace the paradox. Embrace feeling dumb while you're learning, weak while you're getting stronger, scared while you're building courage. These feelings aren't signs that you're failing. They're proof that you're growing. So keep showing up, especially when it feels impossible. Because on the other side of this messy, uncomfortable becoming, that's where you'll find the best version of yourself waiting. And that's it for today's episode. Remember, if it feels hard, you're doing it right. So until next time, stay limitless. Never stop believing in yourself. Thank you.